Pastors, if you preach Sunday worship, show us the Bible verse. It's a simple request. Not complicated, not hostile, just biblical. If you claim to preach the Word of God, then the question is fair. Where is the verse, book, chapter, and line, where God changed the day of worship from the seventh-day Sabbath to Sunday? God said in Exodus 20:8-11, "Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God." He didn't ask, he commanded. He wrote it with his own finger in stone. It wasn't Moses' idea, it wasn't Israel's custom. It was God's eternal commandment. Jesus said in John 14:15, "If you love me, keep my commandments." He didn't say 9 out of 10. He didn't cancel the Sabbath. He honored it. He is Lord of the Sabbath, Mark 2:28, not Lord of Sunday. So again, to every pastor preaching Sunday worship, where is the verse? It's not in the Gospels. Jesus never spoke of changing the Sabbath. It's not in Acts. The early church continued worshipping on the seventh day. It's not in the epistles. Paul kept the Sabbath with both Jews and Gentiles. It's not in Revelation. In fact, God's end-time people are described as those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Revelation 14:12. So where did Sunday worship come from? Not from the Bible, but from Rome. In 321 AD, Emperor Constantine issued the first civil Sunday law, commanding rest on the venerable day of the sun. It wasn't about Jesus, it was about sun worship. The Roman Church later adopted it, blending paganism with Christianity and enforcing Sunday as a new day of worship. Let that sink in. The day most Christians honor as holy has no divine command behind it, only a man-made decree. And yet, pastors preach it as truth. Pastors, if you're teaching Sunday worship, where's your authority? Tradition? Church councils? The Pope? Or the unchanging Word of God? Jesus rebuked religious leaders in his day, saying, "In vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men." Matthew 15:9. Are we repeating the same error today? Let's be honest. If we can't find a single verse that commands Sunday worship, then what are we doing? The Sabbath was made at creation, Genesis 2:2-3, blessed and sanctified before sin ever existed. It was reaffirmed at Sinai, kept by Christ, honored by the apostles, and will be observed in the new earth, Isaiah 66:22-23. It never changed. So again, pastors, we're asking, show us the Bible verse. Show us where Jesus changed the Sabbath. Show us where the apostles gathered weekly on Sunday for worship because the Sabbath was abolished. Show us one command from God that tells believers to rest and worship on Sunday instead of the seventh day. You can't, because it doesn't exist. And if it doesn't exist, why preach it? The Word of God says, "To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them." Isaiah 8:20. That's not a personal attack, it's a call to truth. This is not about being different, it's about being obedient. Not to man, not to culture, not to tradition, but to God. The same God who said, "I change not." Malachi 3:6. So pastors, the challenge remains. If Sunday is the new Sabbath, prove it, show us the verse.